Hello, and welcome to day 9. So I have my advent calendar here. I'm not going to lift it because I have removed some boxes and I forgot to bring them back with me. So now my advent calendar has some holes in it. If I lift it, they will all fall out. So today's day 9, so I'm going to open this little box right here and we'll see what's inside. So far we're working on a vest or a sweater thing, a sock, a couple shawls, and a blanket. So hopefully this box will work with one of the projects that we've already started. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is like very aqua, like it's giving water. It's like turquoise and pink and purple, and there's some blue tones, green. This is really pretty. Since this has a lot of blue, I kind of feel like we should put it with our shawl. Let me show you the shawl. This is my box of advent calendar projects. Trying to be a little bit organized. So the last time I showed you this shawl, I had just completed the first little section with color A, and this shawl requires 3 colors. So I decided to use the blue Ritual Dyes stock yarn that I already had for color B, and then I did the next section. So this was what I did with my yarn from day 6. Was it day 6? I don't know. That was a few days ago. And I have a lot going on. So this was the advent yarn. And I held it with some mohair that I had, which is this teal. And then I wanted to work the next section. So I found another blue that I already had, which was the Ritual Dyes. And I held it with this white mohair. And that's what it looks like right now. And then the next section is holding color B with color C. So this would be color C. It's definitely like a little funky, but I think because it's all blue tones, it might look good. Like I could do this blue held with either a blue mohair or a green mohair. Let me see what I have. I have this apple, kind of like granny apple green, which could be interesting. So then it would be like the next section would be this blended with this. And I think like the green would definitely help break it up from this. Is it gonna get weird? Let me see what other mohair I have. Okay, maybe I don't have any other mohair in here. I have this purple mohair, but it's kind of chunky, and I was gonna use it with my vest, my purple and orange vest. I guess I could also hold this with white. So it would, oh my gosh, this is like coming out. The center of this is coming out. It would definitely be pretty with white. Maybe I'll knit a swatch with green and a swatch with white and then decide. But first I need to wind this. Pretty, so pretty. Ooh, I could hold like a light pink. I actually have light pink at my apartment. I have more mohair at my apartment. So then it would be like blue tones, green tones, pink. Maybe I should do pink. Then it would like have better contrast. And it still has so much blue and green, I think it would still work with it. Again. So this is what it looks like in ball form, and this is our project so far. It looks really similar to this, but maybe that's okay. I'm gonna knit some swatches because I feel like this is so close, like we should use it, right? I chose a yarn, I made a swatch, so I'll put a little picture of my swatch here. What I was doing was getting a little lazy, as usual, and what I decided to do was make a little swatch with the Hedgehog Fibers yarn. which looks like this. So I did a couple rows with green mohair and then a couple rows with pink mohair. And the swatch looks very beautiful, but neither of the mohair yarn colors were really like doing much with this yarn. And so I decided to just go with the pink to add as much contrast as I could to the colors that I already have in my shawl. So although the color difference is so subtle, I decided to go with pink, which is like the top section of the swatch closer to the needle. In this section of the shawl, you start working the color B with color C. And so it's looking like this. So we have this from our first Advent yarn held with the kind of teal mohair, and then this is the Ritual Dyes blue maiden yarn held with the white. And then for the third section, you kind of start to blend this color with your new third color. And so I did 2 rows, or no, I did 6 rows. And I have to do a bunch more. But I just wanted to update you on like what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna do a couple more. I'll probably get close to the end of the repeat for this section, and then I'll give you a little update before we finish. But I think it looks really pretty so far. I like that I'm getting some new colors in here. So like this was very dark with green tones, and then this is blue, clearly. And then the blue and the green tones in this, I think work really well with these two, but I like that you get like some pink, and I don't know, just some other colors coming through. I hope it looks cool. Yeah. Alright, so I finished the third section, which is what I had just started, was this section here where it's 2 colors. They're blending a little too well, the light blue and the hedgehog fibers. And then I started the 4th section because the 4th section required my color C, which is the hedgehog fibers and the pink, to just do like wait, what am I trying to say? The 3rd section required me to, oh no, oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. The 4th section. So we did this one, and then I did the solid blue, and then the 3rd section that I just finished is the solid blue mixed with the hedgehog fibers and the pink mohair, and that's these stripy garter rows. The 4th section I decided to start because it's just requiring these yarns, and that is another rib pattern. And then I read ahead, and the section after this one requires me to take this yarn and do this like stripy garter pattern. But I'm worried that I'm gonna run out of yarn. First of all, I'm definitely gonna run out of these mini hanks with this. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll do this section, the rib, and then instead of doing the next section as this with this, I'll do this with another solid, and then I can lead it into maybe another one of these, or we can go back to this, something like that, because I'm just worried there's not going to be enough contrast. And I'm also worried that this yarn with this yarn is going to be kind of crazy next to each other. I think I want a solid. This pattern only requires 3 colors, but we're definitely going to have to use more because I'm going to run out of yarn and because I'm worried about the way it's going to look. I need more contrast in my life. That is pretty much it for what I'm doing with this. I'm just going to continue this section, and then I think I'm going to find a solid from my stash to start the next section. I'll show you again in future videos when I have a little bit more progress, or if we need to pick another color, because I don't know what's going to happen with this. We're still in the very beginning of the shawl. See, it's just, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there are going to be 12-ish sections. So we have a lot of work to do. Also, from yesterday's project, I didn't make that much progress. I knit maybe 2 more inches, and I switched needles because I'm at my studio. I put them on size 4 circular needles, and it's just like, I just can't continue doing this right now because I think because of the tools that I have. Like this, I put them on this, which is super short, so it's not super comfortable to knit with this tiny little wire here compared to like this project, which has the These are the ChiaoGoo needles, which are super sharp, and they have this nice long cable. So I think I just wanted like something, today I just wanted something that I could knit like faster and get a better rhythm with. And so I needed sharp needles and a long cable. So I'll get back to my December bow later today for sure. But look at these needles, they're not very sharp. Compared to the ChiaoGoos, they're really not very sharp. Well, that's all for today. Let me know what you think of the shawl and the colors. Let me know if you think I should just do it, just do the next section with this, oh my gosh, this and the teal color, and just like keep going until I run out of the Hedgehog Fibers yarn and then figure it out, or if I should do the next section as this with a solid for better contrast. Let me know in the comments, because today is December 9th and so I haven't started this yet, so I can still decide with your help. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.